Black mamba. The black mamba is a large and highly venomous snake species native to much of sub-Saharan Africa. It is the second longest venomous snake species in the world and is the fastest moving land snake, capable of moving at 4.3 to 5.4 meters per second, 16 to 20 kilometers per hour, 10 to 12 miles per hour. The black mamba is the most feared snake in Africa because of its size, aggression, venom toxicity, and speed of onset of symptoms following envenomation, and is classified as a snake of medical importance by the World Health Organization. This species of snake shows tenacity, fearlessness, and aggression when cornered or threatened, during breeding season, or when defending its territory. They are also known to have up to a 100% rate of envenomation. The probability of dry bites, no venom injected, in black mamba strikes is almost non-existent. The venom of the black mamba is a protein of low molecular weight, and as a result, is able to spread rapidly within the bitten tissue. The venom is the most rapid-acting venom of any snake species. Coastal taipan. The coastal taipan is a large, highly venomous elapod, whose range includes the southern parts of the island of New Guinea and extends in an arc along the east coast of Australia, from northeastern New South Wales through Queensland and across the northern parts of the Northern Territory to northern Western Australia. This snake can be highly aggressive when cornered and will actively defend itself. They are extremely nervous and alert snakes, and any movement near them is likely to trigger an attack. When threatened, this species adopts a loose striking stance with its head and forebody raised. It inflates and compresses its body laterally and may also spread the back of its jaws to give the head a broader, lance-shaped appearance. This snake is considered to be one of the most venomous in the world. Ernst and Zug et al., 1996, and the Australian Venom and Toxin Database both list an LD50 value of 0.106 milligrams per kilogram for subcutaneous injection. Engelman and Obst, 1981, list a value of 0.12 milligrams per kilogram SC, with an average venom yield of 120 milligrams per bite and a maximum record of 400 milligrams. Common krait. The common krait is often considered to be the most dangerous snake species in India. Its venom consists mostly of powerful neurotoxins which induce muscle paralysis. Clinically, its venom contains presynaptic and postsynaptic neurotoxins. Due to the fact that krait venom contains many presynaptic neurotoxins, patients bitten will often not respond to antivenom because once paralysis has developed, it is not reversible. This species causes an estimated 10,000 fatalities per year in India alone. There is a 70 to 80% mortality rate in cases where there is no possible or poor and ineffective treatment. Average venom yield per bite is 10 milligrams. King cobra. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake in the world, and it can inject very high volumes of venom in a single bite. The venom LD50 is 1.80 milligrams per kilogram. SC, according to Broad et al. At 1979, the mean value of subcutaneous LD50 of 5 wild-caught king cobras in Southeast Asia was determined to be 1.93 milligrams per kilogram. Between 350 and 500 milligrams, dry weight, of venom can be injected at once. Minton, 1974. The king cobra has a fearsome reputation. When annoyed, it spreads a narrow hood and growls loudly. But some scientists claim that their aggressiveness is grossly exaggerated. In most of the local encounters with live, wild king cobras, the snakes appear to be of rather placid disposition, and they usually end up being killed or subdued with hardly any histrionics. Mortality rates vary sharply depending on many factors. In cases where envenomation is severe, death can be rapid. Malayan krait. The Malayan krait, Bungarus candidus, is another dangerously venomous species of krait. In mice, the IVLD50 for this species is 0.1 milligrams per kilogram. Envenomation rate among this species is very high, and the untreated mortality is 70%. Although even with antivenom and mechanical ventilation, the mortality rate is at 50%. Inland taipan. The inland taipan is considered the most venomous snake in the world, with a murine LD50 value of 0.025 milligrams per kilogram. They have an average venom yield of 44 milligrams. Bites from this species have a mortality rate of 80% if left untreated, although it is very rare for this species to bite. This species is known to be a very shy, reclusive, and a laid-back snake that will nearly always slither away from disturbance. It is not an aggressive species and rarely strikes. No recorded incidents have been fatal since the advent of the monovalent specific antivenom therapy.
Green mambas. Green mambas are all highly venomous snakes that can be highly aggressive and unpredictable in disposition. They can suddenly go from a state of relative calm to an extremely agitated and dangerous state. All three species have a tendency to strike repeatedly with little provocation, although they are generally much less aggressive than their larger cousin, the black mamba. All three species of green mamba are highly arboreal, alert, extremely quick, and agile. Although the potency of their venom is similar to the more venomous cobra species, mamba venom is much more rapid acting, and the dendrotoxins contained in mamba venom is generally more devastating in nature to the central nervous system, causing more severe neurotoxicity in more rapid fashion. Boomslang. The boomslang is a highly venomous snake and is back-fanged, which means that its fangs are located towards the back of its mouth. When its mouth is wide open, the fangs are visible almost directly below the eye. By comparison, the Cape cobra's fangs are located at the front of the mouth. A common misconception is that back-fanged snakes, such as the boomslang, struggle to bite a human. This is not true, as the boomslang can open its mouth extremely wide and is able to deliver a potentially lethal bite anywhere on the human body. Its venom is hemotoxic, which disrupts blood clotting and causes tissue damage in the body, potentially leading to paralysis, internal bleeding, organ failure, or even death. Even among the most dangerous snakes, fatal bites are still rare with proper treatment. Understanding them is what keeps you safe. So instead of fear, learn to recognize the risk. And if you want more explanations like this, make sure you're subscribed.